So I felt convicted for not just talking openly about Jesus more. And, we live in this digital world where I consume a lot of social media. I think a lot of us consume a lot of social media, trying to be better at not consuming as much. Um, but I thought rather than just consume content on YouTube, why don't I actually do something productive on YouTube? And if I can talk about Jesus or read scripture or just share thoughts I have, biblically related thoughts that I have, why don't I just do that? And why don't I just post it? And if one person sees it and is inspired to seek a relationship with Jesus, that is perfect. And that's all I need. That's all this is for. Uh, I just wanted to bring to light this something that I've been thinking about for a long time, but was really brought to light to me in a book I've been reading it's John Mark Comer's new book, Practicing the Way. And he talks about how there are over 2 billion people who claim to be Christians on this earth. But the number of true followers of Jesus is significantly less. It's like less than 10% of those people, roughly. And that's not an exact statistic, but I want you, if you believe, if you are a Christian, if you call yourself Christian, ask yourself, am I a cultural Christian? Am I just doing these things as a checklist? Am I just going to church? Check. Am I praying? Check. Reading scripture? Check. Or am I actually in relationship with Jesus Christ? Am I actually trying to live like he lived? Am I actually trying to follow him? Or am I just doing the things that Christians are supposed to do? And why are you doing it? Are you seeking to live like Jesus for Jesus? I don't know. There's a lot of people who I believe are Christian only because, I don't just believe this, I know it as fact. There's a lot of people who believe in Jesus, or, they say they believe in him and they're Christian, they call themselves Christian because they were raised that way. And because it's what it's how they were raised, the culture they were surrounded by. And that's not relationship to Christ. That's very different. There's so many people anybody can call themselves Christian, but are you a Jesus follower? And that doesn't mean you're perfect. That doesn't mean you're sinless. But are you actually trying to follow Jesus and to follow the template of life he laid out for us? And do you see the fruits of following him in your life? Are you becoming more loving? Are you becoming more peaceful, more patient, more kind? Do you have more self-control than you once had? If the answer to that question is no, you should seriously look at yourself. I've had to seriously look at myself before. Every day you should strive to be more like Jesus and to follow him and just have a relationship with him. It's not about calling yourself a Christian. It's about being more Christ-like. So, I don't know. That's just a rant I had. It's something I've been thinking about a long time. If you don't know Jesus, I would strongly encourage you to seek a relationship with him. It will change your life on this earth, but it'll also change your eternity. And if you do claim to know Christ, or if you claim to be a Christian, if that's what you call yourself, and that matters to you, I want you to ask yourself why. Are you a Christian simply because your parents raised you to be one? Are you a Christian just because that's the culture you're a part of, the Western Christianity? Or are you a Christian, do you call yourself Christian because you follow Jesus, and he's not just a hobby, he is your everything? Is your life about Jesus? Is the point of your life following Jesus and worshiping God and worshiping Jesus because he deserves it? I don't know. I would ask yourself that question. It's a very good question to ask. But yeah, just wanted to share with you guys. See ya.